love you. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the show. It's always good to see you guys. Thank you for coming on together.
Yeah.
You have never worked together in a film, and now all of a sudden you're in 3 movies together?
Yes.
How does this happen? How does it all, the drama, then you're in The Odyssey, and then Dune Part 3?
I wished on a star.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But which came first?
Well, the drama first, obviously, and I think we were both kind of sworn to secrecy with The Odyssey, so we didn't really tell each other, but we kind of had like a look.
She just kind of turned up on set, and I was like, hey!
We just were acting together for months. We're back together.
Yeah.
Well, that's right. You're not allowed to say anything about The Odyssey. Oh, no. So then you just end up there and you go, okay. And then...
Oh, you again.
And see you again, then you're like, I'll see you at Dune.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I actually did get a call about you for Dune.
You got him the job?
Well, no. He already had the job, but they just wanted to make sure he wasn't like a diva or anything.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's very
Not
much
put
a
in a good
diva.
word.
No, he is not a diva. Yeah, you were like, oh, he's cool, right?
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, I know he is. Zendaya, you also have Spider-Man coming out. We were talking about... The trailer came out. This is exciting. You're talking about the trailer came out and it's already got over 1 billion views. What is going on?
In like 3 hours.
Yeah, in 3 hours. Yeah. How do you have the time to do all of these films?
I have no idea. Good scheduling, a good
Yeah.
team. No, it was really, it was quite jarring too, because while we were filming Dune, I would then kind of go off and do Spider-Man and then jump back into Dune, and then I jumped back into Spider-Man. So it was like, and then I just came, literally the day I wrapped Euphoria, it was like 4 in the morning, and I had a flight in like the next few hours to go to Budapest to shoot Dune. So I was like, packed my whole life up in one night, and I was like, let's
go for it. We're gonna go, man. Don't
Literally.
stop. I love it.
Yeah.
Robert, did you get to visit the set of Spider-Man? Is Batman allowed to visit the set of...
I don't know. I think I'd be allowed. Yeah, I don't know if it's legal.
Yeah.
We keep getting asked, like, who would win in a fight, Spider-Man or Batman?
No.
I'm like legally not allowed to
say either one.
Spider-Man.
Do you know Tom at all?
Yeah, I love Tom. He's the
Yeah,
best.
you've done stuff with it.
I've done 3 movies with him too.
What's going on with you guys? I mean,
met
come on.
him.
He loves us.
Yeah, you love that.
I just want to be involved.
Robert, when did you first meet Zendaya? Do you remember? And was it a good first impression?
I mean, you have...
different
You
memory.
think that something happened that didn't happen?
Oh.
Like, no, just like we said, we had a phone call when you're on Batman. I'm like, no, that's just not true.
It is. It literally is. Okay, so we have a friend. We have a friend in common,
Okay.
and they were FaceTiming while I was shooting Euphoria, but he was in Batman mode. And so I think he didn't. I was
Did I
like,
have the
You were in
cowl on?
character.
you had the smoky eye. You had the whole thing.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, and you were like.
Hi.
I don't even think. I literally don't even think you knew.
I can't talk to you.
I have to go fight crime.
Please don't FaceTime me. I'd rather just do this over a regular phone call. Yeah. Yeah.
He was in the zone, so
Yeah.
fair enough.
When did you realize that it was going to work, when you guys had chemistry?
I mean, we had one phone call before we started shooting, and I kind of went, I've put the pedal to the metal of my anxiety, and like every single day I did the most extreme version of my personality, just like full frontal on a face, not full.
Oh my God! Wait. I know what I got. You're in so much. I know. But you're in so much trouble. This is great for our show. Trust me. No one's gonna clip that out. No. But you
My face says
But you put everything out there. I mean, your feelings,
Yes.
like
I like it.
emotions.
Yes, emotionally.
Emotionally, we got what you're trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was very understanding.
Well, you're both pretty likable human beings. But Zendaya, you were telling me that you had to do a dance scene.
Yes.
Is where you thought that you really bonded.
I think so, because I think, well, like I said, I don't want to talk for you, but Rob doesn't love that he had to dance. And I'm a little more comfortable with the dancing thing. And so
have
it
a
was a
dancing
nice,
background.
I feel like it was a nice bonding for us to kind of, our first day of shooting was literally doing our
Dancing.
first dance.
I think I've seen you dance in a bunch
He
of movies.
dances.
Every
Everything.
single movie, it's like,
And you don't like dancing.
it's a curse. It's so weird.
Is it like a test to see, like, dude, how embarrassed is he gonna get?
And just long dancing scenes, which require like a lot of rehearsal as well.
So-
I mean, this is like one of the most
Do
important
you
scenes.
usually have to freestyle, or is it more of like
That's
it's
where I
choreo?
draw the line.
Okay, that's not doing that.
There's no freestyle.
But when you were with Zendaya, she helped you. Did she say, "Hey, let's go to the right, let's spin, let's
Yeah,
Dip me.
there's the scene in the movie. She's actually telling me the choreography during
fantastic.
the scene, and it's very sweet.
Sweet.
Oh,
it worked out for the character.
You were also telling me that sometimes you don't know when Robert's joking or being serious.
Yeah.
Can you give me an example of that?
There was a comment you made the other day when that apparently is a thing, that you smell like crayons to yourself.
I do smell like crayons.
You smell like crayons?
Smells like crayons. That does not smell like crayons.
Do you mind if I...
It's like kind of like vanilla.
Bring it in.
I smell like crayons.
Right? No, you don't...
Let me get a second.
I don't think I...
Okay, just get in here.
Crayon. No, you smell very nice. You don't
smell nice.
No, you don't. I like the smell of crayons as well, but why would you think you smell like crayons?
I smell like crayons to myself.
Oh, really?
Maybe
One
it's like
crayon,
your
specific crayon.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah. What color crayon? Yeah.
Blue crayon.
But yeah, blue crayon. But since you were a kid, did you feel that way? Was it a new? Is it a new?
No, I can't
laundry
remember.
detergent.
I'm very curious.
I love the smell of crayon. I also love the smell of Play-Doh, by the way.
Ah.
When I was a kid, I would just try to eat it because it smells so good.
Smells so good.
It smells
It's got
so
a
good.
sweet smell.
Yes, I love it.
Play-Doh?
Yeah.
I thought it deliberately smells bad so kids don't eat it.
No,
It smells
good.
fantastic.
Tastes
And it's a
bad.
problem. It tastes terrible.
It just smells like Play-Doh.
Yeah. Kids at home don't eat Play-Doh or
Yeah.
crayons. But I've done both, and look how I turned out. Okay?
It works.
Yeah, it works. Thank you. A little bit damaged, but I'm fine.
The hard stuff.
Let's talk about the movie, the drama. It's a dark movie, I would say. And you play a couple about to get married. It's not your typical romantic movie.
Not at all. I mean, there are aspects of romance, and we do have like the beginning of the film. The real tight beginning allows for a little bit of romance, and for you to really fall in love with the characters before the rug is pulled out from underneath the characters and the audience. And I think you're just kind of on this really emotionally vulnerable ride with them the whole time, and it just it's all gas until the end. And yeah, it's chaotic. It's very intense.
Yeah.
It's definitely hopefully going to spark a lot of healthy discussion.
I noticed that you're wearing a beautiful blue gown tonight. This is very on theme. I kind of knew that you were going to do this. I was hoping for this because when you go to your premieres, Zendaya, I don't know if you know this, you sometimes dress to the theme of your film.
Yeah.
And so on this, you wore something old, something new, and something borrowed.
Yes.
Which one? Yeah.
Thanks.
What was the something borrowed? Which one?
Something borrowed is this one.
And who was that borrowed from?
It was from the one and only Cate Blanchett.
Really? Cate
Yes.
Blanchett?
I know.
That's rad.
It was a dream come true, honestly, because when we this whole idea came together, she was one of the first people I thought of, because I remember, both Law and I remember when she wore this dress for the first time, and we both texted each other like, oh my God, she looks amazing, this dress is fabulous, da, da, da. And I was like, oh, I wish I could wear that dress, like, oh, what a dress.
It's your dream.
And so when it was like an opportunity to maybe borrow a dress, I was like, what if we ask her? And Law was like, hang up, I gotta go start making calls. And he called her team, and she said yes.
She's fun.
Which is, that's so lovely. I just thought it was such a kind thing to share, and yeah, I was very, very paranoid about like spilling or breaking or doing anything wrong
to the dress.
Yes.
Did you let Robert know that you're wearing a theme? No. So you're.
I literally ask it every single day through this thing. I'm like, what are you going to be wearing?
I told you.
What are you going to be wearing tonight?
Yeah, are we doing?
I don't know. I haven't
like
planned
a
it. It's
metal
like-
theme? Like, are we doing like Dune theme?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
It's like you did not plan borrowing Cate Blanchett's dress the day before.
No.
There's no way. You must have planned this out.
It's like always like, I'm so chill about everything. There's no
Yeah.
plan. I'm just making it up.
But here's the thing. He was asking me while we were shooting Dune.
No.
What I was, and I was like, I don't know yet. Like, I don't have any idea. And then when I came up with the idea, he was like, you knew all along.
And you didn't tell me.
He didn't tell me. I was like,
I love it. I love you guys together. Hopefully, there's more and more and more films that you guys could be in together. I want to show everyone a clip. Here are Zendaya and Robert Pattinson in the drama. Take a look.
I did. I said, if everyone knows he's a piece of shit, then why are we doing a retrospective in the first place? It's like it's so incredibly irresponsible. No one ever cares until it's too late. And then it always ends up backfiring on me. Emma, I'm being serious. It's not funny.
No, I agree with you. This is not funny at all. It's very serious. You're laughing.
Come on. Zendaya and Robert Pattinson, everybody. The drama is in theaters on Friday. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody.